my goodness. Woo! All right, everyone, welcome to Manny, Pagan Travel. We are currently in Cataño, Puerto Rico, on a ferry, ready to go to Old San Juan for Sanse 2026. It will probably be the only day that we're going to visit it. So, we decided to come on Saturday, which is pretty much the craziest day. But we came at a good time. Right now it's about almost 9 o'clock. And that made things a lot easier. We were able to find parking pretty quickly compared to other years where you're just like going around. And we didn't have to wait in line because it's already pretty late. People usually come much earlier to Sanse, and we're on the ferry already on our way out. So as you can see behind me, that is the Bay of Cataño, and we are headed straight that way to Old San Juan for Sanse 2026. You excited, Mama? She's excited. And we are officially in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. And there are people there that are waiting to return. And we just got here. Now the special thing to do is to try to squeeze in for a concert. We're going to see Juanes today. And that's where we're headed right now. Now, for those who don't know, Sanse is a festival where they honor a martyr of faith, San Sebastian, we call him, and then the street that it's celebrated in is Calle San Sebastian, or San Sebastian Street. So therefore, it is called Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, the parties of the street of San Sebastian. And this is where pretty much it's a close to the Christmas season here in Puerto Rico. So it is really cool to see so many tourists here, so many different people here, and they all come to celebrate and have a great time, enjoy music, great food, and overall just the company of having everyone here. Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican, tourist, not tourist. It's a fun time. Obviously, when you are in an event like this, you definitely want to be vigilant. You got to make sure that you keep your eyes peeled and make sure that nothing crazy happens. But most of the time, everybody's just here to have a great time. So, this one is not the exception. They're saying that this one is going to break all records with the most attendees. So that's pretty cool. Now, what can you expect at Sanse? As you can see, there's plenty of businesses open where you can order food, and all of the rest. So it is going to be a time where every single store is going to be open in Old San Juan till late, which most of the time most are anyways, but at this time, this festival, they bring it up to the maximum time allotted. So yeah, this is one of the nicest areas in Old San Juan. They keep it really beautiful, very picturesque. People love being here. I love being here, and you can really see the beauty of this historic, beautiful city. Look at the views that you get from the top of this amazing city. That's where everyone's at. We need to cross this to get to where we want to be. So I'm going to put this away and let's get through the crowd and we'll talk. All right, you may be asking what actually happened here. We were watching a video of Sanse. So what happened? Let me explain to you exactly what happened. I want to tell you guys the truth about Sanse because Sanse is an amazing event. It's an event that everyone has to go and experience once in their life. It's Puerto Rico's most amazing festival, and it's the largest festival in the Caribbean. Now, because of that, because of the fame, because of everything that people know about this amazing festival, I feel it has unfortunately tainted what the festival is about, and it's pretty much unenjoyable now. I say this as a Puerto Rican who was born in the mainland U.S., but goes to Puerto Rico so many times. I go so many times, and I've documented a lot of the recent trips to Puerto Rico. And Sanse was a festival where I used to go and we used to absolutely enjoy. I remember the first time that I went in 2019, and it was an absolute amazing time in San Juan, enjoying the amazing music, the food, and it was really cool. You could go to the concerts. Nobody is pretty much all crumpled up like sardines. It was walkable. It was really enjoyable, and that was one of my favorite Sanses that I got to enjoy. I also went in 2024, I believe it was, and I have that documented here on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to see that video for Sanse, amazing time too. But it started getting much more packed. You had to kind of squeeze into the small alleys in Old San Juan till you get to the concert. But you could still enjoy it. But this time, 2026, it was unbearable. I tried to go to the Juanes concert. I tried to enjoy that. I couldn't enjoy it. First of all, at this point in time, I would not bring any kids, period. We were getting some pretty dirty looks for bringing our child, our baby daughter, to the event. And I totally get it. I totally understand. It's gotten to a level where you should not be bringing your kids at nighttime. People are drunk. People are spilling the drinks on each other. People are pushing people. And, it's just getting out of hand. So I get it from that standpoint. But even if I wasn't there with my daughter and I try to enjoy it myself, like I'm standing there trying to listen to a concert, trying to get a glimpse of it. And people are pushing you, shoving you, just like fooling around. You have the young kids, immature 15, 16-year-olds who are just like pushing people just because they want to. You also have those that are taking advantage of the situation when you're all crumpled up together. They're going ahead and touching the females. And then, how is she going to know who touched her at that point in time, right? Because there's so many people surrounding her and everybody's pretty much touching each other. So unfortunately, it's not the most enjoyable festival anymore. I didn't even get to see Juanes. I was there. I heard him for a little bit, but I couldn't even see him because I was that far away from the stage, and it was just too tight for my wife and I, and obviously for my baby daughter. My baby daughter started crying, and we had to leave early. We left around 30 minutes early. So it's unfortunate because it's an amazing time to enjoy the festival and, enjoy the culture of Puerto Rico and all the music that it has to offer, the food. It's just a great time. If you do want to go to Sanse, going further, because 2027, it's going to be, trust me, it's going to be probably even greater. I mean, there were record numbers of how many people were there. The most people that ever showed up to the event showed up in this 2026 for Sanse. So I would recommend that you go during the daytime, and actually you'll be able to walk around because not that many people go during the daytime. People are working during the daytime. They usually go in the nighttime. So just keep that in mind. But if you do still want to take the risk and, go through all that pushing and shoving, and people are drunk and people are smoking weed and blow it in your face and all that kind of stuff, make sure you get there early and pretty much stay in the area of the concert that you want to actually enjoy. And unfortunately, you're probably going to have to be there already. Probably like if the major concert, the major event with the major artist starts like around 9:30, let's say 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. You'll have to be there by 6 p.m. in order for you to have a good spot and not have the people shoving you and all that kind of stuff. So we went pretty late. As you can see, it was already nighttime in this video. And we couldn't really enjoy as we wanted. I've enjoyed many of the Sanse festivals. Like I said, I've been to 2 of them before. This is the 3rd one that I visit. And unfortunately, I was really sad leaving because I really do love the event. But it's just not enjoyable anymore, at least in the nighttime. All right, now if you're about that life, if you are okay with people shoving you and all that kind of stuff, then that's up to you. You know, if that's not what you like, then I do not recommend going, period, in the nighttime. Just go during the daytime and you'll be able to enjoy some of it. So those are my 2 cents on that. If you were at the Sanse Festival 2026, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. And let me know, now that you know how packed it gets with over 1 million people visiting it this year, will you have it in your itinerary for 2027 Sanse? Please let me know in the comments.